got on the Tragical Express because it's tragic that we're going home. And this might actually be the last time I think that we're going to be on Disney's Magical Express because it ends on December 31st of this year. And starting next year, we don't know what they have planned for transportation. So this might be our last Tragical Express. That's sad.
After this, you have to walk from the airport all the way to Walt Disney.
Yes, you have to hitchhike. Maybe
getting a scooter.
We're gonna get a scooter. But yes, so I'm sad that this is leaving. We're hopeful that the next thing is gonna be even cooler. So, but I did get really used to the Magical Express. Sorry, I just smacked you in the head. I did get used to the Magical Express, and I really loved it. I did. So hopefully it just gets even more and more magical with extra pixie dust. Bye, Beach Club behind us. Bye. We love you. We love you. We'll be back at some point.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. We all loved it. One of the things I love about Magical Express is this pixie dust right here. You have the TV screens, and during your trip, whether it's to the airport, from the airport, and also the transportation buses to the cruise and back, you get to watch all kinds of Disney programs, from information about, you know, the Magical Express or where you're going, the tickets, parks, and all that stuff. But then afterwards, they start showing Disney trivia and the Disney cartoon shorts. So they keep you totally immersed. They keep you entertained while you're riding the bus. So next thing you know, you're there. And the other thing I like is, well, I mean, which I mentioned before, is the immersion. I like the fact that as soon as you get on the bus, especially if you're starting your trip or going to the Disney cruise to the port, you're already starting your vacation. You're already immersed in the whole Disney adventure, the Disney pixie dust, everything. It's already there, and that's what I love. And I hope that the new Disney transportation, whatever it's going to be, is going to do the same thing. I know it's something little and minor, but it makes a difference. Something that minor kind of puts a big smile on my face, and I'm sure on everyone else's faces, that here you are, there's like, you know, a Goofy drawn right next to you on your window. There's information about what's ahead in your Disney adventure, whether you're on your way to the parks, or the cruise. It's really exciting. I just love it. It's just my little pixie dust thing that makes a difference. Little things make a difference, and this is what I absolutely love. This is what makes Disney different and makes Disney special, more special than any other vacation destination. We made it to the Orlando International Airport. We have some time to kill, so before we go through security, we're just walking around the stores. Before you get through security, they have a ton of really cool stores, including Disney Store, of course, Universal Studios Store, and Caraloha, all kinds of stuff. So we're just going to do a little quick walk around and show you guys what Orlando International Airport has to offer. We have the Universal Orlando Resort store. Has all kinds of cool stuff. So if you guys forgot to buy any Universal Studios souvenirs, or you just want to come check it out, sometimes you find stuff in here that they didn't have in the parks. I actually bought that shirt because it has all the old school rides like Jaws and everything, so that's really cool. But they have everything from Jurassic Park, Marvel, Minions, SpongeBob, everything, all Universal stuff. So this is a great place to buy and grab that last minute souvenir before you get on the plane. That's really pretty. I like that. Neato. And of course on this side, of course, they have all Harry Potter. So if you did not grab your Harry Potter souvenirs at Universal, or you couldn't make it out to Universal on this Disney trip, definitely come to the store before you go into the security gates and grab your golden snitch or wand or awesome souvenirs here with cups and mugs. So those are the escalators that we came up from. So the Magical Express drops you off down there, and you have to come up to the 3rd floor. When you come up to the 3rd floor, and there are elevators as well, or the escalators, you're going to come out to this area right here, is, and of course if you're coming to go to Magical Express, you go down those escalators, or as it says right there, you go down the elevators and you get to the Magical Express, which is only going to be available until December 31st of this year, and then we'll see what they are going to be creating for us. Hopefully that Disney Express train. But anyways, when you come up here, you're going to see a souvenir shop right there, and there's the Universal Studios Harry Potter store, and right here is the Hyatt Regency, which I always am amazed by. It is so pretty. We have stayed here once before when we were going on a cruise the day after our arrival in Orlando. So our Walt Disney World stay was going to be after our cruise. If you're going to go on a cruise before your Walt Disney World stay, this is a great place to come to because your flight lands right here, and then you can go straight over there to the Hyatt Regency. You take those escalators right up there, and the check-in desk is right there, and you check into your room. And we had a really pretty room. It was very nice. If you're lucky enough to get one of these balcony rooms, that's cool because you have a great view of this area of the airport. And look, they even have flowers up there. That's really neat. We did not have a balcony room. Ours was an inside corridor room, but it was still very nice. And they do have a restaurant up there. Hyatt Regency has its own restaurant up there, so you can get breakfast, lunch, or dinner up there as well. Or you can come down here, which is actually what I did, of course, because right below the Hyatt Regency, when you come down the escalators from the reservation area, or shall I say the registration area, there is a Starbucks in the corner right there. And that is right next to, right there in the distance, right next to the check-in security area here. This is the different lines they have for TSA PreCheck or regular security, or if you have the Clear Pass there. The Starbucks is right there, very convenient, and those are all of the rooms. So over there is where the restaurant is, and then the registration desk is. The Hyatt is really cool. I highly recommend coming here and staying for the convenience of it. Like I said, if you're not going straight to Walt Disney World and you need somewhere to stay, this is very convenient because also the Disney Cruise Line bus will pick you up from here at the airport if you're staying at the Hyatt. They do have it all worked out with the Hyatt as well, and they'll take you straight to the port, so it's awesome. Here is a SeaWorld store. So SeaWorld is another theme park here in Orlando, very close to Disney. We actually went there one day a few years ago. We had a Disney trip and we decided to take one day and do something different, and we went to SeaWorld. I highly recommend it. We had a blast. They have not only, of course, all the animal shows, but tons of roller coasters and rides for kids and older kids and older adults who like to have the thrill rides. They have thrill rides and little rides for people like me who are super scared of the giant rides. So it's really fun for everyone. We had a blast. We actually went there during Christmas time, and it was super Christmased out. Very fun. We haven't done it for a few years, so I think it's time has come for us to check it out again. Definitely a must-do, you know, just to take a little break from your Disney vacation and kind of throw in a little something different. And as we come out of the SeaWorld area, there's an information booth right there in case you need some help. And here is the Magic of Disney store. There are actually two Disney stores. There's one here, and then there is one right near where we were sitting, down that other corridor. Right now, it looks like they're actually getting ready to open up. The cast members are in there. I think they open up in about half an hour. Right now it's 11:30, so I think they open up at noon. Now, that might be, they might have later opening times because of COVID, and there are not as many travelers right now. Because in the past when we've come here, pre-COVID, they were open early just like all the other stores. So I'm just guessing that they are having a little later opening hours due to the lower amount of people that are coming and going through the Orlando airport just temporarily. So if you're waiting for your flight and you have some time to spare, you can hang out in this central area, which is right in the middle of all the shops and restaurants. and you can enjoy the fountain. There's 2 security area check-ins, so you can check in at either one. The Starbucks is on that side, and this side is this souvenir shop right here. So this is more like a Orlando souvenir shop, and you can grab some last-minute Orlando souvenirs. However, when you do go in through security, there are more stores at that side of it. So this won't be the end of the shops that you can shop at. However, this is the only place that you can get to the Universal SeaWorld, and the Disney stores are on this side. So here there are all kinds of normal airport stuff, you know, magazines, books, travel gear, medication, and just the normal water and food. And again, on this side, this is where you go to and from the Magical Express area. I love the Orlando airport. I think it's one of the prettiest airports I've been to, and it's easy to find everything. They have it all. It almost reminds me of Disney parks where they have a hub. So there's a hub right there in the center with a fountain, and then you have the Hyatt Regency right around it, and then you have security on that side, and then the different spokes go out to the different gates. So for us Disney people, it's kind of easy to navigate around here. Right now we have some time to spare, and when you pass the Universal gift shop, you go a little bit further, closer to the food court. There are other stores that you can check out. Here there are some clothing stores. There is some electronic stores. Some stores are closed, again, due to COVID. Normally all of this is open. You have the Ron John Surf Shop down there, which is one of Scott's favorite stores, and we shop at often. And right after that is Aloha, which we love. That's the store that has all the clothes made out of bamboo, and the clothes, the shirts and everything, they're so soft. That is Nicholas's favorite t-shirts he gets from here. They have some have designs, but he likes to get the plain ones with just the basic colors, and they are the softest shirts ever. They have them at all the different ports in the Caribbean that we stop at as well, so we always check it out there. But they also have it here at the Orlando airport. These are the shirts I'm talking about. So it's the Aloha shirts right here, bamboo soft, and they mean soft. Nicholas has the gray and the black right now, so he might grab, hello, so he might grab other colors. They have some of the colors there. They have some women's cut shirts, and of course the sheets and socks and even underwear. They have everything. And if you go a tad further down, there's Samsonite, Skechers, Guess, and then there's another Disney shop. And again, they're not open yet either. The cast members are in there, the lights are on. So it looks like they'll be opening soon, probably in about 20 minutes, I'm guessing, when it's noon. And on the right hand side, you can actually sit down and enjoy a meal at the Macaroni Grill. And then from here, you can also go through security and get to your gates. So it's like a little circle. You can see there's tons of seating here, and our family has found a great spot a little further down, and they have all the plugs in between all the tables and chairs so you can plug in your devices. And they have a big food court right here. Everything from Chick-fil-A, Cinnabon, Panda Express, McDonald's, Mexican food. And again, normally, because we've been here many times, normally without COVID, all of these are open quite early. They're all open, but right now, not all of them are open. And on the other side of the food court, there are even more stores. There's Swarovski. I always have a hard time pronouncing that. I need extra consonants. Swarovski. There's Oakley, Brookstone, you name it. They got all kinds of stuff here. There's a hat store down there, a sports store, a candy store, just socks, Dunkin' Donuts. So the Orlando airport has a lot to offer. If you get here early, which you know you usually have to because of security, you're not going to be bored. You could get some food, then you can hit the stores. Or hit the stores, then get some food. We are TSA PreCheck, which means that We do not have to stand in the same lines as everyone else when they go through security. There's a separate line for us, and that line is shorter and faster than the other regular line. We also don't have to take off our shoes, and we don't have to take out all the electronics and all that stuff from our bags. And the way to become a member of TSA PreCheck is you go to TSA.com, you fill out the application for every member of your family, and there's a fee, and I want to say it's about, I forgot, it's around 80 bucks, something like that. I'll check and I'll put it on this vlog before I upload. But you don't renew it for like 5 years. So it's a steal, but with that, all of your application gets sent to the Department of Justice and they check your background fully. And once they approve you and your background, you get all the information in the mail, and you get a special TSA PreCheck number that will always be your identification number. And every time you make a flight reservation, you make sure to enter that number, and it will show up actually on your boarding ticket. And if you have an app, boarding pass, it'll also show up there. So you can just go into the TSA PreCheck line and go right through. It makes it so you don't have to arrive to the airport as early as everybody else, and it streamlines the entire security process. So it's very, we've had it for a couple of years now, and we should have gotten it earlier. It makes life so much easier. It makes everything much more streamlined, and it's a very quick and fast and easy. The application only took a few minutes. I highly recommend it to anyone who travels more than once a year. I think it's a great thing. And that is the tour of the Orlando International Airport before the security area. Thank you for watching Penny on the DL. Don't forget to click subscribe and the little bell icon down at the bottom. Then you'll always be notified when we upload new videos. And we hope to see you on our next adventure. Have a magical day, everyone. Bye-bye.